I actually felt like if I didn't leave, I would have either gotten to top 5 or I would have won the show. Like the way he dresses and the way on his shit, like his smell. I loved everything about him. I love the fact that we're both into like the whole fitness lifestyle kind of vibe. And I feel like, yeah, he's younger, but he had a lot to say for himself. I never conformed to anybody. I feel like a lot of the housemates were treating certain individuals in the house as, you know, like superior. Like they were acting like fans, but I would never do that. Like I feel like we're all in the same boat. A lot of people look at Mercy, and because of her status and what she has achieved, she's achieved so much. I feel like they are her fans.
He's forcing that third strike from Elibai, but at the same time he's also playing with the emotions of human beings on the outside, giving Elibai PT votes against Messi. So which one do you think he's actually doing?
Even if she wasn't a strong contender to win, I feel like now people are like, yo,
she has to
this girl, she has to win. Plans or whatever he wanted to do is literally backfiring.
Uriel. I have not seen anybody that is eviction pained more than Uriel. Like her going back outside of the world, and she's really not prepared for him. If they really pain her, if she sees ways to go back to Biggie's house, Uriel would do that within a minute. I'm telling you, because she's using every opportunity to even say how she feels, spill it out, you know, to clear her head. Anyways, guys, I'll come back to Stay With Me Shortly. Maybe I get the gist as they do waiting, as they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet subscribed to this channel? Are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurt? So guys, gist just arrived. Like, I got a gist for you guys, right? But before we don't talk about them, let's see some of the things that is happening. Okay, things are happening in the house on a reg, and it may seem as though this girl Kim, that girl, they really deliver. She's one girl, I told you guys she's calm, but now she they deliver right now. What Prince was doing last night, he wasn't giving me what I want, but Kim Oprah is hitting the nail at the head. Bam, bam, bam. She they go straight to the point. We'll discuss that right here. So make sure you watch this video to the very end so you don't miss any gist at all. Before we move further, let's read this from Uriel. Shame on the jury. You sent me back for what? Just look at the mess you created. I swear this thing paid me till today. This thing really paid Uriel, or what? And I love it that she's saying her mind, than, you know, bottling it inside and saying, I'm cool, I'm fine. Like, she doesn't send, like some people. If I say some people, I know you should know who I'm talking about. Kid Wire. He's always claiming like the show not really mean a lot to him, right? But you see him leaving that yesterday, you will see from his countenance that he was feeling so bad. Just Negodu, our songbird. Let me go to church before I say what I don't want to say. This is my podcast. I won't spare anyone. Me that wanted to buy a new car with my 120M. My old car, the radio no day on. I don't go spare anymore. Podcast loading. Uriel, I'm actually waiting for your podcast with my future, sincerely. So guys, there is one good news. I know you guys would like it. I know some of you guys have heard it already, but I have to bring it here so that everybody go hear guys, there is no more, pardon me please, there is no more PMP challenge. Hello, there is no more PMP challenge, as in they've let us know. DSTV, Multichoice and E-Team, they've told us that PMP challenge has been scrapped right now, and PMP challenge being removed. Guess what? There will be no juries anymore for the show. So you know, on Sunday it has been ex-housemates coming to, you know, remove the housemate from the house. The last juries we had, that was our best juries at the last juries so far. So we are not going to be having juries anymore. Do you like it, or you want it to continue like that? Juries coming, right? So right now there is no, you know, what's it called, PMP, and that's the only thing that changed, because there is still envelope challenge. Yes, there's still envelope challenge at 7 p.m. and then 8 p.m. that is meant to be for pardon me please is gonna be for nomination. You get a point. So it is a sweet thing to see that. But do you know the problem? Do you know the problem I have with this nomination right now? In as much as I like it, right, I would have wanted to be maybe that pardon me please. Then I love the way the housemates, everybody they up for now. Do you get my points? Because they should just scrap only the juries, but pardon me please should be there so that all the housemates will be up. Do you understand? Because when it comes to nomination now, I am telling you, you see some of those housemates like Sheyi, they would stay to the finale because nobody would mention their name. Nobody would mention their name for nomination. And then the pepper them will be the people, staying in the house because they have their people in the house and they will not want to mention them. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Like, they will not want to mention their people because they are more. They are like 7 in the house, And if all the pepper them no mention their people, now check them now waiting they sub. So I think this nomination no go really favor some people like that. Some of you will not be happy about it because the way it's going, guys, the way it's going. Some people are still in that house that need to be up. So if all housemates will be up, I would like it. If Biggie would just make them come nominate them, put all housemates up, I would like it. So that the people that the bottoms will be going from bottom. We will not have some of the bottom being a finale material. I don't know if you guys get me. Do you really get me? If you get me, let me know in the comment section because this thing they do me so hard. The reason I'm since I got the info that there will be no more pardon me please. I'm beginning to reason that once his nomination, guys, there will be no more. There is housemate mentioning names and we might not have people who want them to leave. But if how the games comes out, what thing I go do now? My own has to deliver, see they hurt, right? But I do not really want it that way. What do you think, guys? Anyway, Anto spoke of her displeasure about the new announcement, the new change of things in Biggie's house, as there will be no jury. She was not pleased about that. It be like say Auntie don't prepare how she go come do her jury duty. She said, let's read it together. I am annoyed, Sha, but Biggie's house, Biggie's rule. And then Broke Sugar Baby said, why? And she said, for the housemates who weren't choosing to be in the house, the jury was the publicity needed. And Broke Sugar Baby replied, okay, it is his rule. We can only complain, right? I see that now for you to see. So some of the housemates really wanted to come back. So for those that did not come back, those people that acted as jury is a form of publicity. That's why if you want, just they come on stage. One thing Ebuka ask them is, what do you do now? They would explain what they do so that some of their fans who do not even really know about them will keep up to them. Even some people who do not really stand there would know what they do and can, go and patronize them or whatever they do with whatever they do. You get my point? So this lady Anto is not pleased with that, but Auntie Anto, no verse here, no verse, my sister. That one we don't want jury. We don't want jury at all. Make una go rest. We don't want, but Anto would have made a good jury because she's one person that is also, straight to the point. Her season was double Wahala season. Yes, CC sets. Yeah. Okay, so guys, the head of house game is currently going on, and then yes, Venita is the first housemate to participate. And this particular head of house game, guys, there are 3 concussions, and you have to dip your face on it to bring out a number. With that number, you would use that number to go and unlock the key that has the puzzle of Biggie's eye. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it's all about. Big Brother asked the female housemaid to clean up their makeup we don't suffer do finish. Big Brother had to ask them to clean it off, and don't cuckoo clean up. She no get choice, so yeah. Then Venita getting into the what's it called, arena. As she got in there, make inquiries of what she want to know about the game, and then she actually apologized to Biggie. She said she is sorry that she has not been in her best behavior. Do not forget, her diary session, Biggie actually walk her out, send her out because she sounded kind of rude because of that party thingy. Some of these husbands don't just get respect. They're always lamenting on disrespect, but now then they know how to dish out the disrespect. So Biggie was like, save that for later. Anyways, she has even finished hers. Ike is currently doing his own while I speak to you guys right now. But before I would upload my video and everything, maybe 1 or 2, 3 housemates would have gone for theirs. But just know that after the head of house brouhaha, I would come back to gist with you all on how everything happened, okay? So this is Fraud, Lambo, and White Money. They were enjoying themselves at the HOH lounge and they were discussing some jail ship. Fraud was like, Angel don't fall yakata for ground, meaning that she is in love with Soma, and then Mercy was like, oh, no, be only Angel now. Even Soma too don't fall. But I see them for garden. So it's like this some jail ship, they enter people eyes. But because I remember White Money yesterday was talking about the some jail ship on, was it yesterday or this today, when White Money was like telling Fraud that the attitude Angel is putting on Soma is not cool, that Soma really likes her. Fraud just hissed, but now you don't see is giving the feeling is mutual between Angel and Soma. You don't say the feeling is mutual. That's why you don't the reason I'm now. Maybe no few says Angel go fall, but right now what he sees is different. Anyways, whatever it is, all I know is I don't trust in ships. If you work for them, fine. If it doesn't work, still fine for them. All right, so guys, Oprah did her special guest work in a way I love. Her special guest duty smoothly, and she sailed. She just, guys, I just feel like kissing Kim Oprah. I will start with Pere. So they were in the kitchen. She indirectly spoke to Pere, but Pere no grab him. She said something to Pere. She said, Pere, you need to be calming down. Manipulating and all of that, good, jig. You need to be calming down. You're doing too much. Pere was like, what do you mean I need to? Who is manipulating? He just a rigmarole. He refused to understand where the girl was going to. For the first time, this lady that I said is staunch Pere stand, Zion, actually tweeted that. I was like, oh, Kim Oprah wanted to put Pere in check, but Pere, no stubborn head, no really get them. I'm like, oh, so you really know Pere need to be put in check, that he's overdoing, these things. And because of this, the way he's playing his game, some of the housemates actually discussed him. But maybe I will discuss that. That's the last thing I will discuss on this video. So after Kim finished talking to Pere about his game, you understand how he needs to, slide a bit with what he's doing, then he spoke to Sheyi at the dressing room. She told Sheyi, pop and plain, that I don't know what about this disrespect I'm hearing all over the place. This game is not meant to be asking who is older or who is younger. Guys, when this girl was saying this thing, I was like, this girl, come make her kiss you, I beg. Because that has been on Sheyi's lips every time. You don't have respect. They are not well trained because they don't have disrespect. Picking why they drink Mirinda malt before. Hey, in Biggie's house, everybody come to find money. You say picking where you first they drink Mirinda, Fanta, Coke, everything before. So Kim Oprah was like, since I came into this house, what I've been hearing, I don't like it. I've been hearing a lot about you. People have been saying you disrespect, everything disrespect, that you shouldn't do that. Before you take any action, consider your family first. That was what Kim told him. Consider your family first before you make any move you want to make in this house. Because you will know that now you're a family man. Anything that affects you affects your family. You get? So that was what Kim told him. And guess what, guys? Sheyi was like, of course, who respects? He was acting like he is not what he's acting on. He was acting like Kim is just saying in the normal thing, like he's not involved. He was like, yes, that's the truth. Kim was like, if they are saying things you don't like, you just have to walk out. You don't need to give them that, because once you give them, they will keep coming. And he was like, that's what I do. I walk out. When the person come back to me, we are fine. I will not even be a grudge. I'm like, hey, Sheyi. Now people are like, oh, it's like Kim noticed what was happening outside. And of course, yes, she does. She does, and I'm very sure maybe she knew about this recent one that is happening because, of course, they are not real housemates. So their own lockdown, they would be with their phone. I'm not even sure they were in lockdown, Seb. They would be with their phone. You understand? Because they are not real housemates. So she definitely saw what Sheyi has been going on the social spaces. That's why she had to came pop and plain to tell him that what he is doing about this, he doesn't have respect, disrespect, this one, that one. She said everybody is here to play their game, that she should allow everybody do their thing. It's not like he's a pepper them season thinking that everybody needs to, be in a healthy competition, blah, blah, blah. She actually didn't say a lot to him about that being disrespectful thinking. And I love that about this. I hope he would change. Because ever since Prince spoke to him yesterday too, he actually mellowed down a little. He was not acting all good and kind. I'm like, okay. Hope he's gonna be the same when alcohol entered the system too. We're gonna see about that. I hope he really listened to all the things they are telling him, because Kim was like, see, sincerely, I will not be happy if I see you display on those kind of thing when I'm here. He was like, no problem. Like, he's not even gonna, I'm like, okay. So let's see how it goes, guys. Coming from Renny Zion, I can't stop laughing. Mamba Alex says she would delete Perez's comment under her post if he dares comment because she doesn't want to engage any form of conversation. What kind of imagination and delusion is that one? Now, this is it. Angel, Alex, Mercy, Venita, Tolani Baj, Neo, they were having this conversation about housemates they would want to keep up with outside of the house, So they were like, Neo was like, definitely Soma. That in fact, in 2 weeks after he leaves the house, that Soma is somebody he's gonna invite over, So Mercy was mentioning some of the housemates, and then they were like, some of them said you never can tell because some people you think you will not build relationship with, at a point you will see you and those people being close, you understand? And then Alex was like, there are some people she would never want to have a thing with, and there are some people that when you comment on her post, she would delete your comments. Like, for example, maybe she just acquired something, or maybe she just endorsed a new deal or something, and the person comes to her comment to say, congratulations, keep winning, that she's going to be deleting that person's comments, and she's referring to Pere, because in the house, the person is not even keeping up a healthy competition. The person naturally do not wish others well. You understand? So how would you not trust what that person says to you outside of the house? So Mercy was of the notion that but it's just a game inside of the house. But then Angel and Alex now asked Mercy that, okay, why is she not ruthless in playing her game in the house? Mercy was like, because she's not a ruthless person. Then Angel and Alex was like, that's what they mean. If you're not a ruthless person, there is no how you want to play a ruthless role as a game strategy. They're not like people will not have a strategy. Have your strategy, but let it not be a ruthless one. You understand? Now, the question I would like to ask you guys on the floor right now, that do you think what they said is true? Any husband that is playing a kind of tricky game, the kind of game that Ike and Pere is playing in the house, do you think it's quite, explain their personality outside of the house? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Coming from Tunes, Sheyi won't get nominated, fraud too, and that's how they would have a smooth sailing right to the finals. And these are the people I can't even stand anymore. Yo, I am so stressed. I just told you guys that is the disadvantage of this nomination thingy. I really want the pardon me, please, but let the jury just go. Guys, what do you think? Let me know what you feel in the comment section. I will see you guys later. Let me enjoy this head of house game while it's going on. I want to see the housemate rubbing their face in that concussion. The thing they laugh me. So guys, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, make sure you're having a great day, and do not forget, I love you, because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.